Hello? Now it's working? What? That's ridiculous. I mean, I was talking. I thought I was talking to the chat the whole time. Huh. I mean, I've been live for like, I don't know, 10 minutes at least. So I never, nobody heard anything I said. Wow. Hmm. Oh no. I, I, I thought I started the live stream like 10 or 15 minutes ago. Now I have to look back in chat. Like I thought, because I was talking to the chat the whole time. No, I'm not lying. When like I don't know how it didn't even I it didn't even dawn on me that nobody had responded to what I was saying, I guess. Um I was reading the chat out loud and responding. But hello, Junebug. Hi Zephyr. Hi Toonsy. Hi Wavern. Hi Adelina. No, I'm laughing. Hi Orbit. Scales. Hi Care's gone. Okay. Welcome back, Care. You just joined and the first thing you say was you saw is anybody in the chat bald? And I'm gonna eat my hamster. Wow. Oh, okay. Hi, Al, Al, um, Aldrich. Hello. I'm good. I was yeah, I was laughing. Um, wow. I couldn't believe it. I was like, someone said I'm from America, but I'm gonna guess what country all of you are from. Um, I was guessing what that's what I was doing when someone said, "Did what happened to Jeshua? Did Jeshua die or something?" And then I realized. Then I asked if. Then I thought maybe you guys weren't hearing me. Hi, Fairy Toad. You have to go. Okay. I'm guessing that Junebug is from Germany. Zephyr is from Australia. Adelina is from Ireland. Lovely Pirate is from England. Um, Care is from America. Toonsy is from Thailand, and uh, Wavern is from England. You're from America, okay? But you speak German. I'm not cute anymore. Orbit is from from Scandinavia, America. Oh yeah, yeah. We inked him already. Um, you're part German. Are you from America, lovely pirate? Australia? You know what? That makes sense, but no, I'm American. Someone has actually said my in real life name. Nice art. Thank you. Um, Baladi? You're half Indian? Me too. Well, my father is from Sri Lanka. I'm not cute anymore. Alright, we're making this soccer team of my subscribers' original characters. So let me focus on half Japanese American. I don't think I have any Scandinavian. Okay. No, I don't know how to make mosquito bites go away. I think bite the mosquito's back. Wow, that's cool. How did I not realize that nobody was talking to me? Like nobody was responding to anything I was saying. I don't get it. I don't understand how the live didn't start either. Cause um I didn't have to press anything to make it start. I just went back to the page and it was loading a little bit and then it said you're live. I'm a Hawaiian pizza. Digital hallucinations. Yes. I have a lot of things. Wow, Zephyr. That is a lot of things. I summon Sugar Crumb Bear. I was talking to Ghost you. I was talking to Ghost Chat. Yeah, that's what was happening. It was like a reverse prank. I was talking to evil Timu Chat. Your family is very weird too? Wow. Hmm. Wow. Me too. I have so many mosquito bites. Staircase, yes. I summoned Staircase too. Toonsy is here already though. Oh, I summoned Beaner Dragon. You're allergic to mosquitoes? So you can't eat mosquitoes? Yes, and spirit strike. And blaze. And storm scales. I don't know if people. Sometimes people stay up late when it's summer break. What should the. What should the. What was I gonna say? Oh, I wonder if I should add any hashtags or something to the live stream. That's okay. Oh, you gotta go to bed? Oh, okay. Good night, Adelina. Yeah, Monarch. We should summon Monarch. Actually, no, we don't need to summon Rainfall because what? No, we do need to summon Rainfall. Did you see Rainfall's amazing sunset picture? I'll find it if she joins the live. Oh, hi, Ivy Dragons. Oh, okay. You're about to do an art class? Oh, well. That's cool. Mm. Box. Hi, Box. Let's see. 8. All right. Box, red onions or white onions? The Clock of Dread. Hello. Add. Oh, Blubdub. Hi, Blubdub. Jake. Yeah, I could probably add Jake to the other team that I haven't finished drawing yet. I can't believe I wasn't live that time. Like, I was talking to people. Okay, anyways. Okay, I think I would add Jake because we need more. We have mostly girls on that team so far. No, yellow onions are better. Red 40. Wow. Beaner Dragon. Beaner Dragon, I summoned you. Guys, we almost finished three players. Guys, what should this girl's number be? That's so cool. Thank you. Or, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, you told what's happening. Thank you. This player can be 7. 12. All right. You're getting coffee right now? That's amazing. Wait. No, you're so good at drawing people, Toonsy. I was surprised how good you were at drawing people. And you were drawing on the board. And they wear cleats. When I was little, I got cleats for one of my birthdays because I really liked soccer. Jake's number could be 2. TJ. Hi, TJ. Guys, we have TJ and Blubdub. And Toonsy and Lovely Pirate and Wavern and Ivy and Care and Zephyr. All right, let's see. Who else? And Beaner Dragon. Who else can we summon to the chat? I summon. I don't know. Oh, I summon. What's his name? Stan to the chat. And Silly Willy. And no, he looks cross-eyed. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Rainfall, yes. Is it showing the video?
Yo, where you at?
All right. Let's see. Here's not that. No. No. Why is why is it not showing? Oh, here. Here we go. So it says things you should not drink before bed. Coffee, prime, motor oil, hot chocolate, liquid nitrogen. Wow. Yeah, that's probably a good idea not to drink liquid nitrogen. Oh, you have to go. Bye, Beaner Dragon. Oh man, there goes my plans. I'm drinking coffee too. I don't know if what Drew's um his scars can just be drawn as uh oh, bye Ivy. Oh, thank you. The containment of all existence. Wow. Hi. I think you came to a live stream before. Tiger. Thank you, Tiger. What was I gonna say? You drink hot chocolate every night? Wow. That's amazing. Whoops, that's the wrong pin. So we're drawing my subscribers' original characters as a World Cup soccer team. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiger. Thank you for joining. Nothing's wrong with drinking motor oil. Yes, Blubdub. So this is Drew, as some of you might know, by Blaze Heart. Um, let's see. This is your character, right? Where's the pictures? Um, this character. Was this your character? Snake. You drink sugarcane juice in oh yeah, box. Um oh, okay. Yeah, that was this character I drew. I'll um sugar cane juice. That sounds pretty good, I think. You made cereal? Ooh, nummy. What kind of cereal? Pancakes? I like pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in a long time. Wait, is it 10 p.m. for you, Care? Waffles? I haven't had waffles in a long time too. If anyone can guess what kind of cereal I'm eating, first try you get a two free dragon ideas. Wow. You're eating cornflakes. Um, you're eating granola, pancakes. I think it depends. I don't know. I like pancakes. I think your phone went to jail. Now it's a cell phone. Wow. I genuinely think Jake is the most normal OC here. A man in his 20s, no powers, just a normal human. I think of him being, I see, gender fluid. Um, Wallaby's pretty normal. Wallaby doesn't have any superpowers. Wait, Toonsy, was I right? It wasn't. It wasn't granola or cornflakes or bran flakes. You're eating honey bunches of oats. Okay. Yeah, I guess no. I guess we didn't get that right. I said granola, but I guess that doesn't. That's not exactly the same thing. Should have remembered. Um, I'm gonna eat. Uh, I guess I could sketch Jake in on the other team next. Right now I'm inking the one I did the day before yesterday. I'm broke. Oh. Um Blub Dub, could you post Jake in my community? Okay, thank you. Lucky Charms and Fruit Pebbles and all those are too sugary. I see. Well, I like um toasted no, I like um Honey Nut Cheerios, I think. Those are really good. I like Life cereal and yeah. Oh, that hand doesn't look good. What part of over don't I understand? Your memory pulls me right back in. It's like I forget I can't love you anymore. And keep chasing you round the back of my mind. Rice Krispies. Yeah, those are so good. Fox. Hi, Fox. Hello. Fox Drit Dritch Art. How do you say that part? Anyways, let's see. What part? Oh, I'm working on the hand. All right. There we go. Something just looks wrong about the size of high ADHD dragons. Wait, is it? Wait, I never thought about that. It's ADHD, and the D is where the dragons. That's cool. Fox Drit. Okay, cool. Jeshua should be on the Unctual team. Hi, Chibi. Hello. What do you mean, Jeshua? I don't have. I don't. I see. Walby or I don't know. I mean, I guess I do have. I I do. I have drawn myself as a character with these drawings I did when I introduced my Walby comic. I had myself talking to myself talking to Walby about the comic like this. See, um. Anyways, oh yeah, I had a picture that Mint Sigma made of me, and she made me. I think she said that she she would make fan art if or something. I forgot if I used it as my profile picture. Hi, you're rendering a drawing right now? That's so cool. Um, oh, I'm doing good. How are you, ADHD dragons? ADH dragon. Your memory pulls me right back in. Wow, those are cool dragons. It's like I forget I can't love you anymore. And keep bringing you round. Red scales, Toonsy, Carrot, Rainfall, Kelpton. Wow. I made the post. The one with the long hair is his current design, so I'd recommend using it. The ones with my cat, are old and should be used for coloring. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. Hi, Zip Scales. Zip, your dragon Zip is such a like a cool iconic dragon, right, guys? I feel like one of the most one of the coolest dragons, one of the most iconic dragons. What? Wait. Um, why did it change by to? Look what it changed. Lovely pirate said bye, and it changed it to. Why did it change it to the bathrooms? It's very interesting. Oh, oh, bye ADHD. Thank you for joining. Who's Strat? Who's Strat? All right. What else is here? All right, we gotta draw. Yes, Toonsy. I think you'll get I think you'll hit like 60,000 this year or more. Maybe even 100,000. He had a dream about him eating a, a spatula donut, then proceeded to dance in an elevator, probably since he worked at a donut shop, but he did not use a spatula. Wow. What's PHM? Um, all right. All right, let's do Jake. All right, here's the other team. I think you will, Toonsy. All right. Um, Let me go to my community. Oh yeah, yay! Now we're 1 point. I mean 4.1K. All right, here's Jake. Cool. All right. Eva? Who's Eva? You love how I drew Zephyr? Thank you. All right. I risk it all for you. Wait, I didn't hear what did Kara say that um it's the same time zone for her? Eva Strat from Project Hail Mary. Oh, okay. Your art is so good, Chibi. Draw him either confident or just hey dudes, I'm here, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's draw him right here. Welcome back. Project Hail Mary spotted. Mentioned. Draw him. Okay. Alright, let's see here. We have him here. Um yeah, I copied and pasted the same sketch for for before I drew the different characters. Yeah. 4 hour cut of Project Hail Mary. Wow. That's like the um there's that movie, the 2000 2000 something, A Space Odyssey. That's a really long movie. Gotta have bigger. All right, where's that? Okay, there we go. All right, a little bit. Make this whole part a little bit bigger. Hi, Yarel Hernandez. Hi. All right, so what we're doing is we're drawing your original characters as a soccer team. Do any of you have original characters that I should draw as to add to the soccer team? Jarl Hernandez, do you have an original character? Let me see. Oh, you don't have given any posts. Okay. Live today like you're getting fried tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, he has teeth. Um, okay, sorry. I have to be away from the computer for a minute. Um, so I'm going to. I'll be in chat, but I won't be drawing right now. I mean, OC is an original character. Um, you're drawing in. Oh wow. Just draw. Just randomly draw a random person from my mind. Hmm, that's interesting. When I come back, I'll ink Toonsy's character first. Right here. Um, all right. Sorry. Okay, I'll be back, and I'll choose. Maybe I'll choose two more of the characters from my community while I'm gone. All right. So I'll be right back. I mean, I'll be back sometime. I'll be back in chat right now. Oh, you do have one? Maybe you could post it in the community. Oh, or just post it on your channel because you have to be a subscriber for a day to post in my community. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh wow. When is your birthday, Fox? Hello? Can you hear me, guys? Um, hello? Yeah, wait. Who whose all birthdays are in August? Because my birthday's in August and Chaos's birthday's in August. August 29th? Cool. All right. March? Cool. Oh, bye, Astro. All right, so I gotta finish. I gotta ink this character now. All right, here's the layer. Demented glow stick. Yeah, you can hear me. All right. March. What what day in March? What's copper 9? Timber? What? I thought. Oh, no, I mixed up the. Okay. I mixed up Fury and Chippy's profile pictures. All right. What is 27th? 3rd of the 3rd. Oh, that's cool. That's like mine. Mine's the 8th of the 8th. August 8th. This is Toonsy's character. So, what color? We vote on what color this team's what color should this team's um shirts be? I've been trying to make an OC, but I just don't have any ideas or motivation. Oh, I love what? No. It's so hard to when I try to press someone's. I just accidentally took away your mod, but I gave it back to you, Chippy. I like Chippy's drawing of one of Stormscale's dragons. Let me see. Where is it? There was another one. I'm not cute anymore. This one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this drawing. It's so good. Such a cool drawing of Kata. Oh, hi. Is that your other account, Blubdub? Where's Toonsy? Okay. You're Blub Dub. Okay. Um. Oh, you drew Eric's? Oh yeah, you drew Eric's. I love the drawing of Eric's. It's so cool to see Eric's um as a puppet because I drew Eric's a lot in the comic that we were working on. You're gonna go? Okay, Adelina. See you. Yeah, I like your dragon drawing, Zephyr, and you're amazing at drawing people too. Dirt soda. Um, maybe we can summon Toonsy back by saying, uh, by posting snail emojis. Yeah, everyone spam snail emojis. Hi, two ruppies. Blue is winning. Snails. Yay, you found the snail emojis. Wow. Oh, this is a character by Amethyst. I summoned Amethyst to the live stream. Um, wow, that's a lot of. You like art? It makes you happy? That's so nice. I like art too. Where did you get that emoji from, Chippy? How did you? I never figured that out. Live, laugh, art. The only things I can draw good are dragons and dinosaurs, sadly. That's cool. Dinosaurs are really cool. Caleb, hi, Caleb Vesquez. Awesome without the spaces. Huh. Let me try that. May the snails rise. Beautiful. Just a second. That didn't work for me. Is that what you're saying? Wow, it's working for everyone. You might draw with me? Yay. Yay, two. Joshua failed. Why didn't it work for me? The snails? Wow. This would take a long time to summon Toonsy back. Guys, how are you doing that? What am I doing wrong? I don't know. Awesome without spaces. Alright, let me try it for my phone. Joy, joy, joy. Hi, Nuggets. It's 1:41 in the morning. Oh, wow. It's not working from the computer. I'm going to try it again. Let's see. There we go. It worked. I did it. No way. I never knew about that. That's crazy. Now it likes me. I did it. All right. I never knew how to. Who else knew about that other than Chippy? Um, two. It's like you write awesome, but without the you want. I mean, you write awesome, but with these right before and after it without any spaces. Um, no, you have one space there before the. Oh, you got it. Oh, thank you. Your peak two rupees. 2 rupees. Is that like the rupees? That's like the Indian measurement of. That's the Indian money, right? I'm not cute anymore. Okay. Um. Cool. Okay, this guy has like machinery on part of his face in parts of his face. So like over there, and over there. Oh wow. Wow. That's crazy. I'm so confused too. That emoji just confused everyone. All right. So this guy has lots of arms. What's LOZ? Oh, Legend of Zelda. Okay. That was Pyrite's character. Pyrite chose the number. I'm not cute anymore. I'm not cute anymore. Hi, Crystal Scales. Hello. Vazia. So we should draw his arms first, I guess. I don't know what all these games are that you're talking about. I don't know what BOTW or TOTK is. Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Tears of the Chicken. Breath of the Wild. Okay. Well, okay, I don't think he should be holding the World Cup right here. I don't think it's really fair because the other team isn't holding the World Cup. I think we should just have the team that wins holding the World Cup. So, anyways. I don't know either. Should be. Toonsy's back. Toonsy, look. We were summoning you with all the snails in the chat. You can scroll back to see it. fun to drive off a cliff? Hmm. How would you know? Oh, you have a ring. You have a ring light with colors. Wow, that's interesting. That's neat. Guys, who's your favorite? Like, what's your favorite background that someone that another puppeteer has? A rant idea? Can you rant about the the economy somewhere? Yes. Okay. You're welcome. Wow. Wow. Ravioli. We drew Toonsy's character. Oh yeah, we're gonna draw. Let's draw the three. Okay. Let's see. We're almost done drawing this character. Oops. Fazias and Sillies. Oh, backgrounds. Um. Yeah. Fazia's hair has some white streaks in it. A flying pig. Nail. Hmm. Snail pig. Very important. Welcome back. Snowy? Oh, hi, Snowy. Alright, so there's this scarf. You can't hear me? Hello? Maybe you. What? Look what it. Look what it changed Kara's message to. Um. See, look. See, look. Uh. Okay. Sorry. So Kara said, "Jesh, I can't hear you," and it changed it to, "How many times have you been?" Amazing. One question: when live, how do you do it so it can show your screen? I'm using a program called OBS that that can share the screen to the YouTube from the computer. But I think there's a thing called Prism or something. I haven't tried it, that you can use on com- uh, a iPad or phone or something to share it, to share the screen. I've been 8 times. How many times have you been? Yeah, like it's like shut up for freedom or for courage. Nice drawing. Thank you, LVP. All right, this goalie has these big gloves here. Uh, what we're doing is I'm drawing my subscribers' characters as a World Cup soccer team. So I sketched them all out before, and now I'm inking them. They're gonna sub. Thank you so much. I'm not cute anymore. I like goalie gloves. They're so cool. I don't think I don't think I've ever tried goalie gloves on, but they look so cool. They're able to block the ball and stuff, block goals. Uh, I think when I have played before, I've used just like gardening gloves or something. Yes, shut up for courage. That was one of the translations YouTube did. Thank you, Heart Snowy. Strawberry. Hi, Strawberry rules forever. All right, the scarf. Just go like over here, I guess. How many times have you been? Oh yeah, yeah. That was the other thing. Blue won. Blue is winning. All right, let's draw other arm here. Your guitar is trying to fall. You're taking a break, but you're still working on your 2K subscriber special. That's so cool. Oops. Did anyone watch any of the Argentina World Cup game tonight? It's resting on your bed and it's about to fall. Why does your blanket have a wire in it? It's not a phone. Does it heat up? Is it one of those blankets? My grandpa used to have these blankets that had wires in it, and they would, hello, cool guy 55, and it would heat up. What's soup skin? Guys, we're getting close. Look, wow, we're almost done inking all these characters. Um, maybe we can just focus on coloring this and getting it done instead of inking the next one yet. And they all have the same clothes colors, so it's gonna be very easy to ink to color them all. Did everyone vote? Guys, everyone vote for what color their clothes should be. Let me make sure I get his eyes right. Oh, bye, strawberry. Green. Oh, yes. I saw that, Carrie. Yeah. I I'm I didn't like think of like what I should do with these teams before. I was thinking of asking the subscribers what I should do, and that's a cool idea from Phoenix. I wasn't sure if that it looked like that thing was for like teams, like real teams, like you put in like Argentina and USA or something, and then it generates what would happen, a simulation or something. So I wasn't sure about if that would work for this, but I could do something similar, maybe some type of thing like that. The Bread 40 or Unctuous. You have 6 pets? Wow. How did Fox send a message without anything? Guys, Fox, how did you do that? It doesn't show anything for me there. Did Fox say anything there? No, Fox sent a message without anything. Look. How did Fox do that? Fox, how did you do this? You just did it? Grr. Welcome back. Hi, Crimson. I was wondering if you would come back. That is moderator. But how did you do it? Fox is just like that. Amazing. No, how did Furry do it? No, I mean Fury. How did you do it? I've tried to do that before. Just a second. How do you do that? Wait, I can't do it. It's not letting me do that. Guys, how are you doing this? No. Uh, you got turned into a mod? Yeah. No, why are you doing? Tell me how you're doing that, or I'll put you in timeout. Don't do it anymore, or tell me how you're doing it. How many times have you been? Oh, by the way, Care, are you accepting Crimson's offer in your birthday card? Crimson, stop being many times have you been now? What? How are you doing it, Snake? Can you tell me how you? All right, that's it. You're going in the soup. Invisible text on Google and copy it. You're gaslighting me. I don't believe that. It's a space. Ah, okay. Thank you. Fox, how dare you? I guess you can only do it from the computer because it's not letting me do it on my phone. I think his eyebrows should be a little bit more clean looking. Hi, Kenito. Oh, it's 11:11 for me. Invisible ink, guys. Trust. Yeah, right. Care joined. You should get Spaghetti Strike to join. It's 12. No, it's not Toonsy. Happy onion birthday. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I'm 75. Close. I'm actually 57. I don't know, Snowy. I'm guessing I might have to delete it. No, not 7. 57. You're almost at. Um, you're almost at 6.7K. Wow. Okay, let's finish inking this really quickly. $57 mentioned. Yes. TADC. And guys, did you know TADC, that 57 thing was before um before 67. So it's very interesting. Did you know that, guys? Hamster emoji? I don't remember. Oh, if your character could be 57. Okay. I feel like something's wrong here. Looks a little bit wrong. Um, there we go. Something like that more. And then, yeah. Okay. And then I think the hair should be moved in a little bit. That. Yeah. And then let's see, ear. A little bit of the ear. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. And then let's see, what else do we have here? Okay. Whenever you drink caffeine, your stomach hurts. How are the ribs that you had for your birthday? Care? What kind of ribs? Were they pork ribs? Oh no. They were so yummy. Pork ribs? Wow. Pork ribs are so good. Josiah makes really good barbecue pork ribs. All the world is asleep. All the memories. Um, no one told you you're lactose intolerant? There's lactose-free milk. Goat Texas barbecue? I've never heard of that even. Wow, that's so cool. Brisket. I love brisket. Cracker Barrel. Green bean milk and soy milk. I see. What's green bean milk? Green bean. What even is green bean milk? It's made of green beans? Wait, I'm so confused. Why is why is Snowy saying things and retracting them? You just breathed hot Cheeto dust? Oh dear. You love Cracker Barrel so much? Wow. What is this? What are you talking about here? I'll look this up. A creamy plant-based beverage popular in Vietnamese street food and Asian cafes. Huh. Really? Green bean milk. It's real. Incredible. Okay. So it's not made out of the same not made out of like green beans like I was thinking of. Welcome back, Fury. When I think of Texas, I think of tornadoes, horseshoes, dry grass fields, and cowboys. Wow. Why is Fox retracting why are you retracting your message? I don't even like green beans. Texas has pretty good land. I get booed for promoting my spaghetti cult. What do you do in your spaghetti cult? Uh, Toonsy, did you do the ritual for the Argentina game too? Carrot juice. Carrot juice is pretty good. You got yeah. My friends figured out that I hate green beans and started calling my really rude ex-boy bestie green bean to his face. Oh wow. Kentucky weather is bipolar. My mom makes carrot juice, celery, lettuce, and stuff. Numb little bug. Oh yeah. Spinach, not lettuce. Oh yeah, lettuce. Yeah, lettuce won't work. Being blended up. That wouldn't be very good. All right. Yeah, I like that song. Very hot summers, then very cold winters. The highest I remember was 120, but I know it's always above 110. Spinach goes good blended in smoothies. I summon George Johnson to the live stream. One of my favorite seasons. I like fall and winter and spring and summer. You can't sleep. You tried camel last year? Wow, that's incredible. Aren't they going extinct or something? Did you get it from like camel poachers or something? Calamari? You're in the void? You're a shrimp right now. Have you tried snail? No, I don't think camels are going extinct. But isn't that kind of like eating a horse? You're never eating snail again? Wow. Mochi? Wow. That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna read the some of the psalm for today. And also if anyone has any prayer requests or if there's any prayer requests that you can remind me about that we mentioned before, you can let me know in the chat because we're going to pray after we read the psalm, and we'll read part of it. We stopped at verse 11 or something. Okay, so we'll start with verse 11. Your neck hurts? Oh. Hi, Imani. Hi, Max. All right, we're reading the psalm for today. Um, some of it because it's a longer psalm, and then we're going to pray afterwards. So if anyone has anything to pray about, we can pray afterwards. Um, the heavens are thine. We're reading Psalm 89, starting at verse 11. The heavens are thine, the earth also is thine. As for the world and the fullness thereof, thou hast founded them. The north and the south, thou hast created them. Tabor and Hermon shall rejoice in thy name. Thou hast a mighty arm, strong is thy hand, and high is thy right hand. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Mercy and truth shall go before thy face. Blessed is the people that know the joyful sound. They shall walk, O Lord, in the light of thy countenance. In thy name shall they rejoice all the day, and in thy righteousness shall they be exalted. For thou art the glory of their um where was I lost it. Um Thou art the glory of their strength, and in thy favor our horn shall be exalted. For the Lord is our defense, and the Holy One of Israel is our King. Then thou spakest in vision to thy Holy One, and saidst, I have laid, I have laid upon, I have laid help upon one that is mighty. I have exalted one chosen out of the people. I have found David my servant. With my holy oil have I anointed him. With whom my hand shall be established, mine arm also shall strengthen him. The enemy shall not exact upon him, nor the son of wickedness afflict him. And I will beat down his foes before his face, and plague them that hate him. But my faithfulness and my mercy shall be with him, and in my name shall his horn be exalted. I will set his hand also in the sea, and his right hand in the rivers. He shall cry unto me, Thou art my Father, my God, and the rock of my salvation. Also I will make him my firstborn, higher than the kings of the earth. So this is David. This is a song um, about God choosing David as the king of Israel. Hi Zephyr, welcome back. Oh, bye Care. Happy birthday. Um, my mercy will I keep for him for evermore, and my covenant shall stand fast with him. His seed also will I make to endure forever, and his throne as the days of heaven. If his children forsake my law, and walk not in my judgments, if they break my statutes and keep not my commandments, then will I visit their transgressions with the rod, and their iniquity with stripes. Nevertheless, my loving kindness will I not utterly take from him, nor suffer my faithfulness to fail. My covenant will I not break, nor alter the thing that is gone out of my lips. Once have I sworn by my holiness that I will not lie unto David. His seed shall endure forever, and his throne as the sun before me. So this is this is interesting because it's about David, right? About God choosing David to rule over Israel. But then it says that that um his throne, his seed shall endure, his throne shall be established forever. And so that's where it's actually a prophetic psalm, and it's talking about David, but it's also talking about Jesus, who is the who was born into the line of David's family later, and that's why it says his throne shall be established forever as the moon and as a faithful witness in heaven. Selah. All right. All right. Let's pray. We can pray um for everyone to have a good night's sleep, and we can pray for Snowy's neck that hurts. Um, no, Jesus was born into the family of David's one of David's descendants. So, anyways, let's pray. Lord, thank you for this day, And thank you for everyone here. Thank you that we could do a live stream. And please help everyone to have a good night's sleep. And please help Snowy's neck to feel better. And I also pray um for let me look at my list for a second. Oh, pray for Max's dog who's sick. Please help her dog to get better. And I pray for Fury that um, Fury's condition would get better, and also for Emily Dragon's arm to heal all the way, and Adelina's dad, and and uh, Vespera's cousin who has to get surgery. Please help it to go well. And thank you for the psalm we read about your faithfulness to David, and then about Jesus and um, his kingdom being established forever. And please help everyone with whatever they're worried about or things they're working on, and help it to go well. In Jesus' name, amen. Yes, David in the David movie. David in the David movie, he wrote the Psalms. He wrote the book of Psalms. Um, your neck has been hurting a lot. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Um, yeah, Emily Dragon's her arm was fractured. Why is my pen doing that? What? Acting strange. Okay. Yay, welcome back, Zephyr. Okay. I need to. It went. I was able to ink this faster because I just inked it and I didn't really look at the. Oh, good night, Toonsy. I didn't look at um the pictures of the reference photos. Oh, you have hair? I'm not cute anymore. Where's how do I do this the right way? Hmm. Tricky. How to? No, his eyes look strange. Bye, Aves. What? Look what it changed Max's thing to message. He said bye. Changed it to that. By birds. It changed apes to birds. This is getting. This is crazy. And there's no way to turn it off, as far as I know. Like I looked in the settings and it was not giving me an option for that. This looks a little bit too dead inside or something. I think that, oh, it's cross-eyed. That's the problem. How do we do this? Let's go gambling. Is that better? No. Also, that's a little bit better, I think. Um, why did it change it? Dash. All right. Let's see what else. What is the solo leveling? Hmm. If artists were to be given a superpower, we should be able to redraw the universe because we basically do. Wow. Bear scales. Hi, bear scales. Again, there's a translation. I translated bear scales message to come on. Hi, Josh. Translated to come on. It's so weird because you never know what it's going to translate things to. You know, I'm afraid when I write something, you're flying to England. Oh, bye bear scales. Oh, bye Max. No, because an evil artist is going to draw an evil monster. Oh, bye Snowy. Oh, someone's awake. Oh, okay. You're going to England. Wow. This guy has these like scars here. You're gonna guess what I ate for dinner, but I think you already know what I ate for dinner, right? You're back? Okay. You ate half a bag of hot Cheetos and ran out of water and you can't get out of bed? Uh-oh. I don't know what that is. No, I didn't eat rice and chicken for dinner. Oh, I guess maybe you didn't see it because I mentioned it in chat, but I think you just came back after I said it. So I'm not sure. Hi, solar eclipse. Whoops. Oh, hi. No, Argentina won. I accidentally removed Solar Eclipse's mod. Um. Oh, it's. Hi, Solar Eclipse. You had chicken and rice for dinner? Oh, Maniac. I was gonna say, um, if you have, did you want to add a character, one of your characters to this team? I think I can add one of your characters if you post. Um, I wasn't sure if you were saying that you wanted to, because like you said, you said something on the post that made me think you had a character to add. Onion rings, mozzarella cheese sticks, chicken wings, and salad. Wow, that sounds so good. You have very high spice tolerance. Me too. I like spicy food. You drink lactose free milk. You didn't eat dinner. You and Zephyr didn't eat dinner. You guys need it. You need to eat dinner. Wow, Crimson. Oh, okay, Fury. You ate chocolate cake for dinner. I ate lamb for dinner. Josiah made it. It was really good. I'm not cute anymore. You did, Snowy? Wow. You get dizzy from eating spicy food? You ate burgers? Wow. Wait, 2 rupees. Are you Indian? Let's see. How do I draw this part? It's like that. Yeah, the scarf. You're halfway through your extra large sauce bottle? Wow. Hot sauce. Oh, buy Eclipse. Buy Solar Eclipse. You secretly went to a pizza restaurant? Wow. Wait, Maniac. Oh, you can post reference pictures in my wait, Solar Eclipse. Did you um 2026 is almost halfway over. But I was gonna say, Maniac, you can post them on your channel or in my community. Zoe, hello. I mean, it's more than halfway over. Is that what I said? Forget. Pretty crazy. Also, it has to be a human character. Zoe, how are you doing? You haven't visited in 1 month? Wow. Yeah. You have asthma? Oh. Oh no. Um, what's his name? Teddy Roosevelt had asthma when he was growing up. Oh, um, here. Let's see. I added you as a managing moderator, Aves, so you can time out people if they I mean, you can time out moderators too, normal moderators, if that, yeah. Hi, auto voider, auto void. The doctor from 5 years ago told you you have too much iron from too much cereal. Oh wow, that's interesting. You're welcome. That's the tricky thing about having everyone as moderators because they can't be timed out. Pronounce it, however. Auto void. Auto voidry. Voidry. That's a cool character. Oh no. Thank you. Oh, okay. Lovely pirate. Welcome back, Fury. You're gonna bite who? You drew it? Wow. You should post um you should post more of your drawings. Your style looks really good. Auto void. I don't know. 41. Night Furry? Wow. You're planning on posting soon? Cool. I'm using my ring light as a lamp right now. Guess what color light I'm using? Green. Chicken plus chicken equals chicken. That's so true. Bah, hands. No. Guys, there's no soccer games for 2 days. There's no soccer games until Tuesday. What are we gonna do? I guess I'll just have to. We'll have to figure out what to do with these teams. Maybe there can be a soccer game between these two teams. Glue scales. Hello. What? Wait. What are all those gummy worms? There are all those gummy worm emojis. I've never seen those. Uh, yeah. Where are those from? From. Hi, glue scales. All right. What? Let's see. All right. There we go. How are you doing the gummy worms? Bald Jesh? Where are those gummy worms from? My brother-in-law likes gummy worms. Sour gummy worms. I like I like doing treasure hunts. I did a treasure hunt for my brother-in-law and my sister, his wife Lily, who's my sister. No, what? What? What do you mean, Toonsy? I mean, I've seen those for a long time. Gummy worm. Wait, it doesn't work. What, Zoe? Do you have a brother-in-law, Zoe? Hey, you guys got the gummy worms. You're getting off in like 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Oh, bye, Snake. It's not working for you, Zephyr. I didn't know about all these hacks. Wait, it's not working for Fox? Yes, it's not working for Fox. So happy. I'm not cute anymore. Hi, Eclipse. Yes, I'm using Clip Studio. You want gummy worms, but you're dumb or nothing ever works on your phone. Wait, um do you use Clip Studio Auto? Also, wait, is it amazing if you do this? Yeah, I think Twinsy, if you write amazing, like this, it makes that face. Do you know about that? That's what you use too? That's so cool. I love Clip Studio. I also use Krita and um, Photoshop sometimes. Recently, I've been learning that. My job, they made me learn Photoshop. You're on a Chromebook web page. Yeah, it's awesome without spaces. So it's oh, awesome. Oh, I thought okay. I forgot. It's awesome without spaces. Sometimes you might use Ibis Paint. Cool. I I I want to try that sometime because lots of people say it's really good. Ibis Paint. I've seen lots of people using it. It looks really good. Some people say that's better than Clip Studio Paint. I don't know. It works. It works. Yay. Let's see. Spam. No, how dare you spam? Just kidding. Mm. No, it's not amazing, guys. Sorry. It's awesome. It's this. Welcome back, pirate. It's this. There. That. Wait, Maniac, did you post it? You missed art school? Oh. No. Potted meat? I don't like potted meat. I'm not cute anymore. Oh, you saw the uh the players, the team. You did. All right. Let me see. Did you post it in your channel or my channel? No. Oh, it's my channel. Ah, this guy. Okay, draw him. I'm not cute anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just hitting random emojis. Cat plus parrot equals pig. That's amazing. Oh, okay, cool. Pixel art is cool. I'll take both as a reference. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I also had to learn this. One of the projects. Um, one of the work projects. They made me learn this thing. This pixel art program. Libersprite. Libersprite? I forget how you say it. Anyways, I see your new post. All right. The poll from earlier is still going. Oh, I can turn it off. Wait, I don't see it. It's still going? It's not showing it for me. Um, no, it's not going. Wait, what do you mean it's still going? Is it going? Is there a poll? I don't see the poll. Okay, Fury. All right. Guys, okay, here's the other team. But guys, look at our team. It's all inked. We have the bald person. We have the Giga Chad. We have the British guy. You forgot to feed your cat? Oh. Alright, let's draw this character. Maniac's character. Alright, so here's this place. I'll have him right here. Is there a minimum age that people have to be for your live streams? No. Uh, just as long as they're like not under the YouTube age limit. I tried I try to keep the chat not like people are not allowed to say use bad language and stuff. So I try to keep the chat family friendly. The parasites are infecting your brain. Gotta figure out how to draw this. Let me go back to how was it first. Let's see. I'm not cute anymore. Okay, bye, Fury. Let me slightly erase it. I can still see the. Yeah. Oh, are you are you going? Oh, Zoe or oh. Nah, that doesn't look good. Let's see here. So the brow, eyes right here. Parasites come from the children in the basement. How many children do you have in your basement? Oh, that's too bad. Are you sure? Are you sure it's from the other spider? Are you sure it just didn't? I don't know. I have old age. Oh no, maniac. Bye, Aves. Why did it? What? Look at this. Why is it doing this? I don't understand. Look what it changed this message to. Why is it doing this to everything? Hi, Void of Eternal. You need to go to bed. It's 2 a.m. Oh, okay. Bye, Otto. Anyways, I don't understand this. The 21 meme? What's the 21 meme? I think I don't remember it. I got sweat on my final. I'm not cute anymore. It's one that goes, "You're stupid? No, I'm not. What's 9 plus 10? 21. You stupid." That is that meme? Oh, I either forgot it or I didn't hear it before. Yes, you can dismiss the poll. I don't see the poll. It's not showing the poll for me. Let me look up the 21 meme. No, it's you're right. It's coming up. Um, let me see what it says. It says the 21 meme is a classic piece of internet culture originating from a viral Vine video posted in June 2013. In the video, a young boy is asked a simple math question and confidently gives the completely wrong answer. You're right. You're right. Well, that's amazing. Hi, Evil Chasington. Looks good. Thank you. It's it's a character by Maniac for this soccer team we're putting together. Yes, the Vine era is amazing. I like the stop. I I almost dropped my croissant or something. That Vine is really good. We're all dismissing the poll. How do I end the poll? Here, I'll make a new poll. Hi, hi, New York. Oh, it's not letting me make a new poll. Here, let me see how to do this. Um, here we go. Not letting me. Guys, you all just have to dismiss the poll because it's not letting me. Not letting me see it. A dab emoji? Yeah, it's a dab emoji. Oh, oh no, Netflix isn't working. Hey, I forgot about this one person right here. What do I make this, guys? This is the team of like interesting hair. Everyone in this team has very interesting hair, except this guy here. Hair is not very interesting. Um, we also have to. You have to go on a 4-hour ferry today. Wow. The Amazing Digital Circus. Um, you're gonna swim with the manta rays at the beach. I don't know if that's a very good idea. Oh, there's the poll. In poll. You are Netflix? Why don't you like Aves in white? Nye leaves if you're Netflix. What? Maniac, I don't know what you're talking about. Um, Void of Eternal was talking about a the 21 meme that I looked it up. It was real. Maniac, don't be mean to. So everyone be nice to each other. Oh, what? Your sister has a scar on her arm? Oh no, a stingray stabbed her with barb. Oh no. Alright, so we're gonna do a blue for these. What? Oops. Okay, we're gonna do blue for these characters' shirts. Merge with layer below. Add another layer, and there we go. So, what kind of blue? Like this kind of blue? I mean, I think a little bit more light, like that, maybe. Like, in between that, maybe. Yeah. Or it could be more like this kind of blue, like that. That might be good too. Oh, no, no, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Has anyone also drink water? Yeah, I've drink I drank water before once. Oh, bye Fury. Okay, Fury. All right, so we just need to color all the shirts really quickly. Um, you never drank water the past 4 days? I drank water today. You drink you drink water every day? Oh, bye Fury. Wait, you're going on a ferry? Is it like a are you going on a ferry to go somewhere? Or is it like to see um no, ferries are not like cruises, right? They're usually to get somewhere, I think. No, why does Drew's head position look weird? Would this fix it? I put his neck over here like that. Does that help? A little bit, I think. Gatorade? You drink Gatorade because you take too many medications? Y'all need to drink water? Wow, you're gonna go somewhere in Greece? Wow. Lotion hydrates your muscles too? So you could just drink lotion instead. I'm not cute anymore. Mm-mm. I'm not cute anymore. Mm-mm. I once got a snake in my shorts. It was terrifying because I thought it was a copperhead. Yikes. Netflix is working. I'm gonna go watch Naruto. Bye. God bless you too. Wow. Is that part of sleeping class, Lindsay? You're right. Bye, Zephyr. Thanks for joining. Oh, bye, New York. Have a nice time in Greece. Yeah, it's from sleeping class. Oh, is that what you call sleeping class? That's amazing. I see. Wow. That's a good name for it. Okay, see you, Zephyr. I think I should use the bucket tool. It'll make things faster. I can just erase the parts that are out of the line. I'm not cute anymore. A lot of times I don't use the bucket tool, even though it would make things a lot faster. Even though it does make things a lot faster. By now, it's going much faster. Sometimes you sleep too hard that everyone is packed up and I'm still on the floor. Oh, wow. You fall asleep, actually. Buy Crimson. Paint bucket tool. Yes. Oh. Oh no. Your hands are cramping. Buy Crimson. And I think this guy has like a light blue scarf. I wonder if Hank the Cow Dog would play on here. I'm gonna see if it does. Library. The Case of Fiddle Playing Fox. The Case of the Coyote Invasion. Moonlight Madness. Let's see, what's the book? The Case of the Wounded Buzzard. Prowling Bear. Slim's Goodbye. The Deadly Ha-Ha Game. Mysterious Voice. Oh, let's see. Let Sleeping Dogs Lie. Maybe Murder in the Middle Pasture. Maybe this one.
Something about dancing. Don't deny it. It's too bad when you can't trust your own assistant. But that just shows that some dogs can handle wealth and some can't. It became pretty clear to me that the incredible priceless corn cob was going to make Drover jealous, petty, suspicious, and greedy. And I couldn't ignore the possibility that during the night he would try to steal my fortune. I wanted nothing to do with that, so I slipped away from the gas tanks and went out to find a safe place to hide it. I'd already thought this deal over, see, and figured the best
Oh, yeah, Toonsy. That would be so cool if you bought the comic. Um, I could send you the strawberry uh, drawing. Yeah, Toonsy. Let me see how this audio is working. Wow. The case of the fiddle. Let's see. Game. Maybe this one. Oh, wait.
Dogs
Oh,
can handle wealth and some
oh
can't.
yeah, it did work.
It became pretty clear to me that the ambitious and greedy steal my fortune. Possibility that during the night.
Oh, okay. So it works on the other one. I don't have to put the what? This thing. I don't have to. Just a second. There. Does that work? Okay. So you hear it right
The best
now.
place to bury my treasure was in Sally Mae's garden. Nobody would ever think to look there for buried treasure, and, well,
Is it
you might say
is it
that the
loud right
ground
now?
was softer in the garden. Easier digging, don't you see? A dog in my position has better things to do than to claw holes in hard ground.
It's not too loud right now,
Part
right?
of good ranch management lies in.
Let me see.
He would try to steal my fortune. I want
Wow. The case of fiddle.
to
So
ground.
it's not too loud right now,
Part
right?
of good ranch management lies in.
Okay. So I gotta see what a good story is. I think this one. The one I read was pretty good. I mean, the one I listened to recently. I guess I could play that one. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, here.
Beneath each bale.
Okay.
This is Audible Kids.
Hi, Ivy Dragons.
It's me again, Hank the Cowdog. This mystery just might win the prize for chills and thrills. For you see, it gets me involved with a genuine cattle rustler who stole cattle and slipped around in the deep dark of the night and did things that came very close to scaring the liver right out of me. So get yourself prepared.
Yeah, it's an audiobook.
Do some push-ups. Drink some vinegar and water. Suck on a lemon. Walk around in a circle and say to yourself, I am not going to let this story scare the liver out of me, because living without a liver is worse than no liver at all. Say that 500 times, and maybe you'll be ready. Okay, here we go. It all started one morning in the late spring. May, I think it was. Yes, it was around the 1st of May. Or maybe it was the middle of May. Or the end of May. Let me think here.
Okay, so this is a story about a dog that lives on a farm. Okay, his name is Hank. He's a cow dog. Cow dogs are like they help herd cows.
Had our spring roundup in Brandon, as I recall, and the cowboys were trying to get the first cutting of alfalfa out of the field. And we can pretty well date it from that. The first week in June, just as I suspected. It all started one morning in June, over in the alfalfa field. Slim and Loper had mowed, raked, and baled half of the alfalfa. We were trying to get the bales hauled out of the field. Sally Mae and Baby Molly drove the old truck, while Slim pitched the bales and Loafer stacked. Drover, little Alfred, and I were in charge of checking beneath each bale for lizards, snakes, crickets, and mice, but especially mice. It was a happy time on the ranch. Everything was going well. The boys had cut the hay just right while it was tender and in the bloom. The windrows hadn't been rained on. The machinery was working. The mice were under control. And it was a beautiful morning. The boys were dripping sweat but happy and working hard. While they worked, they sang an old church hymn they'd converted into their official hay haulers song. It was called See the Morning Sun Ascending.
See the morning sun ascending beyond in the sky. Hear the angel voices blending in their praise to high. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
I won't say it was a great job of singing. Slim and Loafer had their little talents, but nobody had ever accused them of being great singers. Still, the song fit the mood and rhythm of the work, and somehow it made us all forget about the sweat and blisters and sore muscles that just seemed to be a part of alfalfa hay. Once we got the bales hauled, it was time to mow down the other half of the alfalfa. Slim climbed on the tractor, made half a round, and broke down. The mower had crashed a bearing, several sickle blades, and other items too numerous to mention. And at that very moment, the entire ranch was plunged into darkest gloom and despair. You ever spend any time around a cowboy who's forced against his will to repair farm machinery? It's no fun, let me tell you. No more singing, fellers. All at once, everybody on the ranch is wearing a long face and kicking things and going around mad. Broken machinery seems to have a bad effect on a cowboy's disposition. That's especially true on our outfit because all the machinery is junk. Now, if I was running this ranch, I'd go out and buy some hay equipment that stayed in one piece and actually worked. You know, tractors that didn't leak water and oil and grease and diesel fuel and didn't have to be pulled every time you wanted to start them. And a mower that didn't eat bearings for breakfast every day, and a baler that could tie 10 bales in a row without being overhauled, and a hay truck with brakes. Little things like that.
Yes, this is the Hank
But did the
the cow dog story.
my opinion?
The dog is talking.
No. I was just a dumb dog, and what did I know about running a ranch? So they kept their junky old farm equipment, and every year at haying season, we witnessed the same wreck, the same mad scramble to patch up the machinery, and the same long faces. We dogs might be dumb, but no dog in history has ever tried to farm 30 acres of alfalfa hay with equipment that ought to be in a museum or a junkyard. I'll say no more about it. except that if they'd listened to the head of ranch security, things would have gone a whole lot smoother. So there we were, in the midst of our annual farm equipment wreck. Slim and Loper hauled the mower over to the machine shed and tore into it. What we had was two cowboys stomping around the machine shed in greasy clothes, baseball caps, and lace-up boots.
I got this guy's colors wrong.
They hardly spoke to each other, but they did quite a bit of speaking to the machinery, which was spread out in 1,000 parts on the cement floor.
He has darker skin.
Here's what I mean. Slim. Stupid sickle blades. Way they break off, you'd think we'd been mowing redwood trees instead of alfalfa. And Loper. The guy who engineered this mess must have been drunk for 2 months. Slim. Too bad there ain't a tooth fairy for busted sickle blades. We'd be rich. The way this piece of junk eats bearings, we ought to buy stock in Temkin. I'm sure proud I signed on with a cowboy outfit. Yes, sir, the atmosphere was pretty tense. I was lying down just outside the door, watching Slim as he picked and talked to the various parts of the mower, and wondering if Loper knew that he had a big smudge of grease on the end of his nose, when all at once the cat arrived on the scene. I glared at him and noticed that the folds of skin that covered my teeth had begun to twitch. I can't explain why that happens, but every time Pete enters the picture, my mouth and lips move into snarling mode.
Oh no, your bed is moving.
Have I mentioned that I don't like cats?
Slowly moving inward?
I don't like cats. Have no use for them at all. They're about as useless as a hog in a hospital. All they can do is eat and purr and rub and make a nuisance of themselves. Well, old Slim was bent down over the sickle bar, whamming on it with a ball-peen hammer. A fly was buzzing in his ear, and big drops of sweat dripped off the end of his nose. Pete came gliding across the floor, purring like a refrigerator, and holding his tail straight up in the air.
Oh, okay. Bye,
He
Ivy.
started rubbing up against Slim's leg. Get away, cat. As you may know, cats don't take hints. They seem to think that everybody loves them and is just waiting around for a chance to become a rubbing post. Pete rubbed and purred and meowed. Get away, cat. Slim picked him up and pitched him over in Loper's direction. Loper was squatted down on the floor, staring at his project of the moment, which looked like what you'd have if you stuck 2 sticks of dynamite in a bearing housing and lit the fuse. His lips were forming words, but no sounds came out. Any dog with a brain in his head would have read the warning signs and kept his distance. But do you suppose Pete saw any of that? No, no. What he saw was something else to rub on, and that's just what he did. I sure liked what Loper did. Instead of yelling at the cat or erupting in a childish outburst of temper, he reached for the air wrench nearby, hit the button with his finger, and tried to unscrew Pete's tail with a 3/4-inch socket. I loved it. I'd never realized that Pete could move so fast, but he sure did. The last we saw of the cat, he was heading south at a high rate of speed. Slim looked up from the mess he was making with the sickle blades and said, Loper, you ain't much for fixing hay equipment, but I believe you own the patent on fixing cats.
Yeah, lovely pirate.
I barked and thumped my tail on the floor. Loper's eyes came up and speared me. Hush, Hank, you might be next. I decided to keep my opinions to myself. It was then that my ears picked up the sounds of an approaching vehicle. By the time I could scramble, bark, and move into the hair lift-up procedure, the trespasser's pickup had already pulled up in front of the machine shed. I hate being surprised and caught off guard, so to make up for lost time, I threw all my reserves of extra energy into the barking maneuver. In that kind of situation, The very future and survival of the ranch
I
often
like Drover.
depends on the
He's the
courage
other
of
dog
its
on the
head of
farm.
ranch security. It's no place for a shrunken violet, I can tell you that. And it's no place for a chicken-hearted little nincompoop like Drover, even though
Oh,
he had
okay,
beat me
lovely
to the
pirate.
punch and was
Welcome
out
back,
there
Ivy.
yipping at the intruder. But mere yipping is no substitute for the kind of deep, ferocious barking that is something of a specialty with me. And when the intruder dared to step out of his pickup
It's gonna
and
turn
walk
tomorrow.
towards my machine shed, well, hey, I bristled the hair on my back and bared my fangs and... I'm not going to tell you what happened next, because it wasn't funny at all. You'll just have to wonder about it forever and ever. What a cheap trick. If Lober had wanted me to stop barking, couldn't he have just said so? I would have been glad to. No, he being a comedian and a humorist and a childish prankster, he had to sneak up behind me and buzz me on the bohunkus with that stupid air wrench. I thought I'd been shot with a death ray. And no, it wasn't funny when I tried to escape and ran into the side of the machine shed. It wasn't funny at all, and if I catch you laughing at my misfortune, I don't know what I'll do. Yes, I do. I'll hold my breath until I'm dead. Graveyard dead, and then you'll be sorry. Nobody ever misses a good, loyal dog until he's gone. And then they cry and wish they could take back all the mean and hateful things they did to him. But they can't because it's too late. It was a cheap, shabby trick. And I left a print of my nose in the side of the machine shed. And yes, it did hurt. How much sympathy did I get from the small-minded people who had witnessed the tragedy? You can guess. Very little. None. I thought Slim and Loper would pass out from lack of oxygen. They laughed so hard. And I laughed at their problems? Made fun out of their pathetic attempts to fix up the mower? No! But that didn't stop them from... Oh, well. This job pays the same whether they're patting you on the head or making you the butt of their laughing stock. In typical childish cowboy
Hi, Hazard.
fashion, they found great pleasure in my misfortune. But I didn't care. Through watering eyes, I glared daggers at them. Someday they would be sorry. And until then, Drover arrived at that very moment.
Drover, guys.
Hi, Hank. Did you just hear a loud crash? I gave him a withering glare. I was the loud crash, you moron. And you're just lucky I wasn't killed. Boy, that was lucky. What happened? The owner of this dismal place set off an air wrench under my tail, and I came within inches of destroying the entire south side of the barn. Well, I'll be darned. That's quite a tale. Thanks. It's the best one I've ever had. Oh, I don't know. You've had some pretty good ones. No, this is the original equipment, Drover. It's been through some hard times, and there's a tale behind every misfortune it's seen. Yep, there's a tail behind every dog. Exactly. But dead dogs have no tails. Yeah, I wonder what they do with all of them. Oh, they're passed down from generation to generation and become part of our collective folklore. One of these days, Drover, our children will be telling of our adventures. I don't have any. That's because you're too chicken. Chickens miss out on all the adventures. I mean, children. Chickens have children, Drover, but no adventures. Chicken children are called chicks. They're hatched from eggs. Boy, I love eggs. And mother chickens love their children. Yeah, but I don't have any. And even if I did, they wouldn't want my tail. It's too short. Actually, Drover, the shortest tails are often the best. There's an art to telling a story in just a few words. Gosh, Hank, that's the first nice thing you've ever said about my tail. Always before you made fun of it. Thanks. You're certainly welcome. I stared at him for a moment. Are we involved in the same conversation? I'm not sure. Drover, sometimes when I talk to you, I begin to wonder if I'm going insane. Yeah, I've wondered about that myself. Let's just drop it. Who is the trespasser who pulled up in this strange pickup?
Oh,
I
fire
don't know, but
hazard.
I sure barked at him. You barked at him, Drover, but he came on the ranch anyway. You need to work on your barking. You couldn't scare a flea on a grandpa's knee. All at once, he sat down and began scratching his left ear. Don't scratch while I'm talking to you. I got a flea. Of course you do. If you'd work on your barking, you wouldn't have so many. Hi, George. All at once, I had a flea problem myself. I could feel the little wretch crawling around on my on my belly, and it tickled. I jumped into the air, bent myself double, and spun around in a circle, trying to catch up with my...
It's not very old.
As
Oh
long
dear,
as a
hazard.
dog runs in circles, he can never catch up with his own anatomy. It keeps moving, see? You have to shut everything down, sit on the floor, and attack the stupid flea with teeth and lips. That requires deep concentration and large amounts of self-deception. Self-discipline, I should say. I got her done, but it was no easy deal. I bit the flea, and the flea bit the dust. And at that point, I was ready to pursue the investigation. Who was this guy who had dared to drive his pickup onto my ranch in broad daylight? I began by observing that he was an older man.
It
Maybe
does sound kind of
65
old-fashioned.
or 70. He walked slowly, wore a battered felt hat, and khaki pants and shirt. His name was Uncle Johnny. I knew that because Loper said, "Well, by gollies, Uncle Johnny, what brings you over here to the poor side of the county? And how are you at fixing hay mowers?" Uncle Johnny studied the mess on the floor. "Was anybody killed in this wreck?"
Me too, Tuesday.
"Not yet, but if Loper's disposition don't improve, he's liable to become the first casualty. He gets kind of snarly during hay season, and he wasn't real sweet to start with." Uncle Johnny chuckled to himself. "Yes, sir. I used to get that away myself. Old age don't have too many blessings, but one of them is that you can leave the hay work to them that's young and dumb enough to take it." "Well, we ain't so young, but we've doubled up on the dumb." Whilst they were making small talk, I decided to slip outside and attend to the routine business of applying our ranch's trademark on Uncle Johnny's tires. A guy never knows when that trademark will come in handy. It's something we try to do every time a strange vehicle comes onto the place. I had completed my work on the two front tires and was on my way to the left rear when I heard an odd sound. There it was again. It sounded like... I wasn't sure what it sounded like. Last gasps of a drowning victim? A diesel engine that needed some repair work? It appeared to be coming from the bed of the pickup. So I slipped around to the rear, went into a deep crouch position, leaped up into the back end,
Hi, Chippy.
and landed right in the middle of something huge
We're
and
listening to
hairy.
this
Yikes! What was that thing?
this audiobook.
Huge fur coat? A dead horse? Whatever it was, it had a head, a big head, and it rose from the dead, so to speak, and revealed two sleepy eyes. A long, tense moment, I stared at it, and it stared back at me. Last, I was able to fight back my feelings of shock and surprise and say, "I don't know who you are, fella, but don't get any smart ideas. We've got this place surrendered." Scared, surrounded, I should say. Holy smokes, are you a horse or a dog? I mean, this guy was huge. He grinned and yawned and spoke in a slow voice. "Howdy, name's Brewster. Where we at?" "You're in the back of someone's pickup, Brewster, but also on my ranch. That's the part that concerns me. I'm head of ranch security, you see." Oh, heck. Last thing I knew, we were in front of Uncle Johnny's house.
I guess I fell asleep. It takes lots of sleep to keep this old body percolating. Yes, that's a large body, Brewster. Thanks. Everybody says that. I don't feel all that big, but I guess I am. You are, believe me. I guess you've got some St. Bernard in you somewhere. I'm not the kind of guy who talks about other dogs having big feet, but those feet of yours are really something. Yeah. He stood up and stretched. They always said that I got my big feet and gracefulness from the St. Bernard side and my ferocious disposition from the German Shepherd side. He grinned and yawned again. That made about 3 yawns in the space of 3 minutes. Then he lumbered over to the end gate of the pickup, and in the process of doing that, he bumped into me and stepped on my foot. Felt like I'd been stepped on by an elephant and run over by a truck. I squalled. Ow! He gave me a sleepy look. Oops. Sorry. I'm a little awkward first thing in the morning. Takes me a while to wake up. Hey, Brewster, it's not the first thing in the morning.
You're
It's
not
going
dumb.
on 10 o'clock.
2 rupees.
And around here, we figure the day's half over at 10 o'clock. Yeah. And if a guy's going to catch himself a nap, he ought to do it in the middle of the day. He lumbered back to his spot at the front of the pickup, stepped on my foot again, and flopped down. The whole
really?
pickup
I
shook
didn't-
when he bedded down. He crossed his paws in front
I
of
don't
me
know. I
and
didn't
rested
really
his
think about
chin
art
on the
style. I
paws.
just draw a lot.
Then his eyes appeared to roll back in his head. Just one moment, Brewster. I have some questions I'd like to... The window of opportunity had slammed shut. Brewster was asleep again. So there I was, looking down at a sleeping horse in dog's clothing. And I still didn't know what he was doing on my ranch. I wasn't much inclined to wake him up again. I mean, this dog was obviously a threat to the health and safety of everyone around him. He could land a guy in the vet clinic just by walking across the room. Those were the biggest feet I'd ever seen. And boy, did they hurt when they stepped on you. I left him where he lay and returned to the machine shed in hopes that I might be able to listen in on Uncle Johnny's conversation and piece together a motive for his presence on my ranch. I knew there was a motive somewhere, had to be. For every action, there's a reaction. For every auto, there's a motive. Uncle Johnny's auto was still parked in front of the machine shed, and my next assignment was to do a little automotive research on the sly. I slipped into the machine shed on feet that were trained to make no sound whatever, and took up a position in the shadows. For the next several minutes, I monitored the conversation, and soon a pattern began to develop. Piece number 1 of the puzzle. Uncle Johnny was summering 60 head of cows with calves in a pasture called the Canyon Pasture, which joined our outfit on the north end. Piece number 2 of the puzzle. This so-called canyon pasture was so-called because it had a big canyon running through the middle of it. A lot of dogs would have missed this detail, but I picked it up right away. See, if they'd called it the creek pasture, that would have indicated that, well, maybe you get the picture. Piece number 3 of the puzzle. Uncle Johnny had been coming up short on his calf count. And here comes the shocker, so get ready. Piece number 4 of the puzzle. He had begun to suspect that someone or something was stealing his cattle. After he had made this incredible revelation, 7 eyes stared at him in disbelief. 7 eyes? That sounds odd, doesn't it? And there aren't too many ways you can get an odd number of eyes looking on in disbelief. Hang on for a second while I run a spreadsheet on this and use some
heavy-duty
Oh,
math and refigure the count.
bye, Ivy.
Let's see. Loper, 2. Slim, 2. Me, 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 3t plus 3w plus 3o divided by t plus w plus o equals 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 6. Okay, 6 eyes stared at him in disbelief. Boy, I'll tell you, in the security business, we'd be lost without spreadsheet analysis and heavy-duty math. We use them every day, and I hope the kids will take notice of this. Learn that math, kids. It's very important, especially if you want to go into criminal work. Well, not exactly criminal work. That suggests that we're criminals, which we're not. Far from it. We're working against the criminals, and if you want to work against the criminals, you better get your math. Where was I? Talking about careers, I guess. Careers are very important, and when you're sliding down the banister of life, be careful not to get a splinter in your career. A little humor there, but I still can't remember what I was talking about. Sometimes we use humor to conceal the fact that it really annoys me to launch into an important discussion and then forget the dadgum subject. Makes a guy sound about half goofy. Oh boy. This has never happened to me before, honest. I'll get it here in just a second. This is embarrassing. Okay, I've got it now. Here we go. 7 eyes stared at Uncle Johnny in disbelief. Loper was the first to speak. That's a pretty serious charge. There's lots of ground between a short count and cattle theft. I'd like to think we don't have any rustlers around here. Uncle Johnny nodded. I know it's serious, but I've ridden all outside fences and they're all in good shape. And I rode upon some tire tracks yesterday. Uh-oh. That's what I thought about it, too. They were made by a pickup and a stock trailer. They weren't mine. Boys, somebody's been slipping into my pasture at night and stealing my calves. I don't want to believe it, but there she is. Loper pulled up a paint bucket and sat down. What do you intend to do about it? Uncle Johnny said that he'd already called the cattle raisers inspector and told him to be on the lookout for calves in the UJ brand. Then he hitched up his khaki pants. Loper, it's been a while since I put one of these mowers back together, but I think I could do it. You jumped subjects there, Johnny. Was there supposed to be a step or two between cow thieves and fixing this mower? Uncle Johnny narrowed his eyes and grinned. I thought you might catch that. Here's my deal. If I help you get this mower into the field, maybe you can spare old Slim for a little moonlight work. Slim's brows jumped 3 inches on that. Whoa now, hold on just a minute. What's moonlight work? Uncle Johnny explained his idea. Slim would load a pack horse with camping gear and ride up into the canyon, make camp in an isolated
Oh, a
spot,
stick bug?
and
Oh,
wait
wow.
for the rustlers to strike again. Since he wouldn't be taking a pickup, there would be no fresh tire tracks to alert the rustlers. Pretty slick idea, seemed to me. Yeah, well,
Wow, that's
there's
big.
one little detail that bothers me. Being a range detective ain't one of my many skills, and I've got a natural aversion to getting myself shot. Oh, phooey, you ain't gonna get shot. You don't have to catch 'em, son. Just get close enough to take down a license number and a description of the pickup. The brand inspector can take it from there. Well, it'll be easy as pie. All you have to do is lay around camp and sleep till they come. Now, I can handle that part. You got a good dog? Slim's gaze found me in the shadows. I held my head high and wagged my tail. By George, they wanted a good dog? Well, there I was, and it was about time somebody took notice.
Hi, Aves.
Slim shook
We're
his
listening to this
head.
audiobook.
Nope,
Hank the
just
Cow
Hank.
Dog.
There you go. He'll bark and let you know when somebody's in the pasture. Until then, all you have to do is lay back and take life easy. And think about me and Loper down here trying to get this mower put back together. It's sounding better and better. I believe me and Moonlight Work could learn to get along. Loper slapped his hands on his knees and stood up. You've got yourself a deal. Slim, throw some camping gear together and have your camp set up before dark. We'll slap this mower together and maybe I can get the alfalfa laid down by tomorrow morning, before it dries out. What'll I use for a pack horse? Loper thought about that for a minute. Why don't you use that 3-year-old colt?
Wait. Okay. Just a second. I think I want to listen to this one, actually. This one is more funny.
This is Audible Kids.
It's me again, Hank the Cow Dog. On December the 19th, we got a snow. On December the 20th, it snowed again. On December the 21st, the overflow of the septic tank froze up, making it impossible for me to bathe. By December the 22nd, we had 4 inches of snow on the ground, and fellers, it was cold. It was that morning, at approximately 9 o'clock, that I awoke from a deep sleep and noticed something very peculiar. My bed was shaking. My bed consisted of 2 old gunny sacks, and under normal conditions it didn't shake. Something strange was afoot, and it was my job to check it out. I opened one eye, perked one ear, and sniffed the air. In the security business, we call this a preliminary scan. In other words, at that point I wasn't using all my sensory equipment. There's no sense in squandering your gifts, no matter how
Okay,
many you
Tunesy.
have. Well, I sniffed and I looked and I listened. I smelled diesel fuel, but I always smell diesel fuel in my bedroom because the tank on the north side leaked and the cowboys on our outfit were too lazy to fix it. Now, if they'd had a fuel leak in their bedrooms, they would have fixed it pronto. But this was only Hank's bedroom, so nobody was worried about it. Anyway, I sniffed and
Okay.
I looked and I
Bye,
listened.
Aves.
And then I heard it. A strange grunting sound. And my bed was shaking again. I had no choice but to open my other eye and put my other ear into service. I scanned the area from horizon to horizon and suddenly realized that there was something in my bed. Something small, white, short-haired, and stub-tailed. Drover? Drover?
Huh?
Get out of my bed.
What?
He lifted his head and stared at me. His eyes were out of focus.
Hank, is that you?
Who else would be in my bed at this hour?
I don't know.
Hi, lovely pirate.
Hank, I had a terrible dream.
You're fixing to have a genuine nightmare if you don't get your carcass out of my bed.
I dreamed it had snowed, and it was bitter cold, and I was freezing, and... Oh, my gosh, my dreams come true.
This is your lucky day, son. Now scram. He raised up and stood there shivering.
Oh, Hank, I'm so cold and miserable. Let me stay in bed with you where it's warm.
No dice. Did you know that you grunt in your sleep?
Grunt?
That's right. You're worse than a bunch of hogs. A guy can't sleep with all that nonsense going on in his bed.
No, that wasn't me, Hank. Honest, it wasn't. I woke up in the night, and I could have sworn I saw...
He rolled his eyes around and dropped his voice to a whisper.
I saw a bunch of hogs right over there.
You expect me to believe that? I got news for you, Drover. I don't believe anything I hear and only half of what I see. So there's very little chance that I'll swallow your story.
Well, okay. Sure was a good one, though.
I'm sure it was. Now, if you'll... Were they wild hogs or domestic?
Wild?
Nonsense. We don't have wild hogs around here. What makes you think they were
Oh.
wild?
Well, they had big, long, white things.
We call them tusks. Go on.
And wicked red eyes.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
And 4 legs.
That fits.
And they were grunting, Hank.
Wait a minute. Hold it. They were grunting?
Yeah, they sure were. Does that mean anything?
Possibly so, Drover. But before we jump to any hasty conclusions, I have one last question. Is it possible that they released a type of odor from their musk glands that smelled exactly like diesel fuel?
I think maybe they did, Hank. I'm almost 100% sure they did.
Well, there you are, Drover. Now that I've managed to drag the testimony out of you, what we have here is the case of the wild hogs.
Wild hogs? Oh my gosh!
Yes, indeed. They're armed with enormous tusks and extremely dangerous. You ever go one-on-one against a wild hog?
Oh, heck no!
Well, let me tell you, they're bad mochas. They can rip your guts out with one slash. They can chew your ears off with one bite. They're fast. They're quick. They're utterly heartless.
Oh,
Our first objective is to find out what they're doing on this ranch without permission. Our second objective is to run them off the ranch without getting ourselves cut into a dozen pieces.
what are we gonna do?
I just happen to have a plan.
Thank goodness.
If you'll shut your little yap and let me finish.
Okay.
I drew out the battle plan in the snow. Now, we're here at Point Able. Over here we have Point Baker, and over here Point Charlie. As you can see, the 3 points form a triangle.
Oh,
I'll proceed to Point Baker over here, and then sneak over to Point Charlie right here. We'd best hold you in reserve here at Point Able.
you mean I have to stay here and guard the gunny sacks? You won't let me get out in the snow?
That's correct. When it comes to tracking wild hogs, we use only the first string.
Oh, drat.
If you see anything suspicious, sound the alarm. You got that? All right, that covers it. Good luck. I'll be in communication. At that moment, I spotted Pete the barn cat up by the yard fence. He rubbed up against the corner post, and he was purring like a little motorboat. How do you suppose a cat does that? I've tried it 100 times, and I've never been able to purr. Well, I loped up the hill to check him out. Morning, Hanky. Did you find any monsters in the night? Funny you should ask. As a matter of fact, yes. And I've got some questions for you. Oh, good. I just love to answer questions. Number 1. Did you see any wild hogs around here in the early morning hours? Wild hogs? How many? I don't know. 4, 5, 6? No, I didn't see 4, 5, or 6. How many did you see? 7. Why didn't you say so? Well, You asked if I saw.
Never mind what I asked. What we're after is right answers, not right questions. It doesn't take any brains to ask the right question, but I wouldn't expect a cat to know that. Which way were they going?
Who?
The wild hogs, you dunce.
Oh.
He licked one of his paws.
Which way do you think they were going?